Today's video begins at Next Level Urgent Care. Today's going to be a little bit different video because I'm not feeling well. But welcome, it is Saturday, December the 14th, 2024. I started feeling a little, I don't know, my chest was feeling a little tight before I did the Charlie Brown 5K run. And the weather was really cold and it started raining a little bit towards the end. So I don't know if that's what contributed to it, but I was on vacation. I went back to work this past Monday, and I guess around Wednesday or so, I started coughing. Had that tickle in my throat. I kept coughing a lot. I wasn't like coughing anything up, but I was coughing a lot, and it was making my head hurt, my body ache. And then Thursday I went to work, and I had to leave like around 1:30. I just kept coughing, and I wasn't getting much sleep. I couldn't sleep very much because I was always coughing. And I was just exhausted and tired, and I was coughing some of that crud up here and there. It wasn't too bad, but just a lot of coughing, congestion, and I was still feeling bad on Friday, so I didn't go into work yesterday, and probably should have went to the doctor yesterday, but in the past, I usually don't go to the doctor. I hate going to the doctor. I usually just get, over-the-counter medications and let it run its course. But I guess, as I've gotten older and everything, it seems like it takes a lot longer for it to go away. It kind of lingers. I mean, I think if I didn't, come here and get something for it, eventually it would go away, but it would take a lot longer. So I'm hoping that maybe I can get a shot or get some antibiotics, something like that. But yeah, for the most part, I am congested. I have moments where I feel like I'm breathing a lot better. Like right now, I feel like I'm breathing better. But before I came here, I was sitting on the couch, and my chest felt really tight. It was hard to breathe. And but it's feeling better now. But it comes and goes. It goes through different stages throughout the day. And I was debating on whether I was going to do a video today or not because of being sick. Who wants to see a video of someone being sick? But I just wanted to, document it. Because I think the last time I had this was back in October of last year. And see, I grew up, I had asthma really bad, and my sister did too. And, I was using the inhaler. As I got older, I didn't completely grow out of it, but I didn't get, the asthma attacks as often. But so whenever I get sick, usually it's this chest congestion. It feels like it did when I was younger, having asthma. It gets hard to breathe. I didn't feel nauseated or anything like that, or I don't think I have a temperature. Didn't have any body chills. My body was aching from all the coughing, but other than that, it was mainly the breathing. It gets hard to breathe, and then it takes all the energy out of you. Just walking to the kitchen or to the bathroom. And I live on the third floor of my apartment. So going up to the third floor, man, it really takes it out of you. So yeah, hopefully I can get something here and get this stuff knocked out quicker. My appointment is at 11:45. Right now it's 11:34. So just going to wait a couple of minutes and then go in there, and yeah, hopefully I can get a shot or something. But yeah, just like I said, I can just take over-the-counter medications and let it run its course, but it would probably linger like for another week or so. So hopefully I can get something and knock it out a lot quicker. All right, well, it is 11:37, so I'm going to start making my way in, and maybe they can take me sooner. All right, just got in the room. They just checked my vitals. Blood pressure was good. Temperature was 99.3. So I'm just waiting for the primary doctor to come in and take a look at me. Happy holidays. All right, so before I went in there, my oxygen level was at 91%. I took that breathing treatment. When I left, it got up to 96%. So he did prescribe me some steroids I have to take, plus an inhaler, and plus some cough medicine. So I got to go pick that up from CVS. And since Dutch Bros is nearby, I found online their version of Starbucks medicine ball. So what they have is the hot cinnamon spice tea with steamed lemonade and honey. So I'm going to go by there and get me one of those. I actually got this drink a couple of times recently when I was feeling this way, and I really like it. It's got a good flavor to it. So I am breathing a lot better. I mean, it's still a little tight. It's still a little congested, but since I took that breathing treatment, I can breathe a lot better than I did when I first got there. Yeah, this is some good stuff. Especially when you're not feeling well. I had to go in H-E-B to get a couple of things, and I noticed walking around that the breathing feels better. After I took that breathing treatment, it feels a lot better. There is still some shortness of breath, but it does feel better for the most part. And I'm on my way to CVS now to pick up the steroids, the inhaler, and some cough medication. And I need to get there before 1:30 because I believe at 1:30 the pharmacy shuts down for lunch for 30 minutes until 2 o'clock. So currently it's 1:04 right now, so I should be good. Like I said, usually I get this once a year, once every other year, but usually it starts with a sore throat, and then once that goes away, I start getting the congestion in the lungs. But this time I didn't get any sore throat, and also I didn't get any head cold either. None of my nasal passages were congested, nothing, in the head area. Everything was just in the lungs. But the guy did say it had something to do with having asthma, so I know that contributed to it. So yeah, growing up having asthma, still dealing with it all these years. It just sucks getting sick around the holidays, but at least I got it now, and it's not during Christmas. Yeah, it is what it is. All right, time to get medicated. Medication. Even though I'm not feeling 100%, I did want to check up their Christmas ornaments and decorations. They got these St. Nick standing in line, and there's the Grinch waiting patiently. What are you waiting for? This is cool for 20 bucks. They have this Peanuts Nativity Figures Deluxe set. Rudolph in a blanket. They got a bunch of Snoopies and Woodstock. Gingerbread house kit. They have this Peanuts gingerbread house kit. I like this 3-pack of hand cookie gift set with Snoopy. That's pretty cool. They got this container of chocolate chip cookies. Old Saint Nick enjoying his cocoa and his cookie. He deserves it. Got some nutcrackers. A Grinch, Snoopy, hot cocoa. Collectible tin with chopsticks and ramen noodle soup. I love the Peanuts. Snowman droppings. Houston Astros. Some ornaments here. Oh, Mickey. These Grinch hats. Stocking stuffer filled with a cookie. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just not feeling it today. No Christmas shopping for me. I'll tell you what, having congested lungs and living on the third floor, let's just say it's not very fun. Whew. So the cough medication I take every 4 hours as needed. The inhaler I take 2 puffs every 4 hours as needed. And then the steroids I take 2 tablets at dinner time. So I'm going to take me a little nap, wake up, have some dinner, take my medication, and see how I feel later. And still sipping on my hot tea. So I didn't take much of a nap. I got a little bit of sleep, but it wasn't very much. But the wheezing started again. And at some points, like, I could barely cough or clear my throat. And I would have to, cough up that crud. And then sometimes I have to cough and can't get anything to come up. Like, it won't catch. So it's been, one or the other. So, yeah, I can breathe a little better than I was able to this morning. But, yeah, still dealing with the wheezing and the coughing a little bit. But, yeah, it just comes in stages. Like, part of the day, I may be breathing a little bit better and think I'm getting better and feeling better. And then my chest to get tight again. So, and then another thing, I haven't had much of an appetite. I haven't been feeling nauseated or anything. It's just, haven't really been hungry to eat anything. So I got this at H-E-B today and gonna put it in the oven and have a little pizza. Yeah, because I need to eat something, but I just haven't really been that hungry. And tomorrow's Sunday, so I got one more day before I go back to work. I don't know how I'm going to feel Monday. Hopefully I'm feeling better. I mean, I still got to take my steroid medicine. I'm supposed to take 2 tablets with dinner. And then I need to take some of that cough syrup and take that every 4 hours. So hopefully that'll work. I mean, I am feeling a little better for the most part, but I'm still tired and exhausted. When I went to H-E-B today, I felt better walking around as far as my breathing, but my body just felt exhausted. Like, I need some good sleep, and I just haven't had any good sleep in the past few days. So hopefully I can get some good sleep tonight. But yeah, growing up with asthma, I'm so used to this. I mean, this is something that I would usually get every year or every other year. So I've dealt with this many, many times, and I know the routine, but usually it starts off with a sore throat. And then once the sore throat goes away, it starts to affect my breathing. I start getting congested. And then all this stuff starts happening. But this time, I didn't get a sore throat. I got a little bit of tightness in the chest right before the 5K. And then a few days after that, started with the tickle in the throat, coughing. and just coughing a lot, not really coughing anything up. And then I went home early from work on Thursday, and I rested all day Friday. And that's when the congestion started late Thursday, early Friday. So yeah, hopefully this medication will do the trick. I mean, normally it will, but you know, in the past I've always just dealt with it. I've always just let it ride its course out, and then let it do its thing. I would always hate to go to the doctor, but I mean, like I said, now that I'm getting older, it's like I need to go to the doctor like right away when this happens and get medication for it so I can knock it out. Because if I didn't go today and get the medication, I would have just let it, ride itself out. And I mean, it could linger for another week or two. And I mean, man, that just gets exhausting. Originally, I was thinking about going through Pecan Grove. They have the hay rides you can go through and see the Christmas lights through the neighborhood. And yeah, I was wanting to do that today, and but yeah, there's no way. It's just trying to get over this mess, Well, like I said earlier, good thing I'm getting it now, and it's not during Christmas time. But at some point, I'd like to take one of those hay rides and go through the neighborhoods. But yeah, I'll just have to see how I feel tomorrow and Monday, but just try to get some more rest. Like Rambo. Rambo gets plenty of rest, don't you? Don't you? And I got these cough drops. They're not the best tasting, but they're pretty strong. They usually do the trick. And to be honest, I'm really not that hungry. I'm probably going to only eat about half of this pizza. I don't know what it is. Like I said, I don't feel nauseated. I just don't feel hungry. Just got through taking my medication. Let's see if it does the trick. I got to take 2 tablets at dinner time with food for the next 5 days. And then I got to take some of this cough syrup. Hopefully I can finish this. I don't know why I'm not that hungry. That's pretty good. But yeah, I was, debating on whether if I was going to make this video about me being sick like this, who would want to watch that. But I just wanted to document it, that way I can always look back. And, like I said, my whole channel is like a video diary, like a video scrapbook, just keeping track of stuff. And just give it all a heads up that it may be a few more days before I'm out and about again and doing more videos. So just wanted y'all to know that. And yeah, I usually try to make 3 videos a week if possible. But yeah, probably need a couple more days of rest. And hopefully this medicine will kick in and do the trick.